What is up, everyone, and welcome to the 5th edition of Big Rob's Little Podcast. And today I will be starting off with getting right into the results of WWE's pay-per-view from last night, that being WWE Battleground. That being said, I am doing this podcast currently right now for those who are listening today on Monday, July 23rd, 2017. Monday, July 24th, I should say. The pay-per-view was Sunday, July 23rd, 2017, so that being yesterday. Don't want to confuse you guys. But yeah, getting right into the results real quick. The pre-show, which I wasn't able to watch, due to the fact I wasn't home for it. Pre-show had the match between Aiden English and the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. Aiden English had defeated Ty Dillinger on the pre-show. My little input on that is obviously Ty Dillinger can't win every match he's in, but he's definitely the more over superstar. So I feel like, Ty Dillinger probably should have won that match. But like I said, he can't win every match. So moving right along. The main card kicked off with the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match between The New Day and the Usos. And that match was pretty good, right down to the wire. That match was 13 minutes and 50 seconds long, as it is currently stating on Wikipedia as I'm looking at the results. The New Day ended up becoming the new SmackDown Live Tag Champs after defeating the Usos. It came down to where I felt like the New Day was definitely going to win after a certain spot in the match, and so therefore the New Day won. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Baron Corbin in a singles match. He won by disqualification due to the fact that Baron Corbin low-blowed Shinsuke as Shinsuke was trying to do a half-and-half suplex. So that Baron Corbin kicked behind, or kicked upwards I should say, but like backwards with his foot, and low-blowed Shinsuke, causing the match to end in a DQ where Shinsuke won. Next match was a fatal 5-way elimination match to determine the number one contender for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship, to be defended at SummerSlam by Naomi. Naomi will be defending her SmackDown Women's Championship against Natalya. And Natalya had defeated Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Lana, and Tamina to get that spot. And I feel like Natalya deserves it right now due to the fact that she hasn't had a title since the Divas title was around, and that was a long time ago. Kevin Owens defeated AJ Styles to become the new United States Championship, and most of you were thinking, oh wait, wasn't Kevin Owens already the U.S. champ? No, like AJ Styles had won the U.S. title the week leading up to Battleground. They had a match at Madison Square Garden where AJ Styles had become new United States champion at a show there that wasn't televised. John Cena had defeated Rusev in a predictable flag match. I say predictable because, well, it's predictable that John Cena would win. Sami Zayn had defeated Mike Kanellis in a singles match that only lasted 7 minutes and 15 seconds. And Jinder Mahal had retained the WWE Championship in a Punjabi prison match as he defeated Randy Orton with the help of the Great Khali. Well, not only that, I mean, he had some help with the Singh brothers as well, but mainly Great Khali returning was pretty epic, I would say. I can't wait till SummerSlam, and I can't wait to see what happens with this whole angle with Jinder Mahal and Great Khali, and see how this leads up to SummerSlam. The next event on the network is NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, which has 6 matches on the card. Bobby Roode defending his NXT Championship against Drew McIntyre, Asuka defending her NXT Women's Championship against Ember Moon, and the Authors of Pain defending their Tag Team Championships against Sanity, Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane from Sanity. Now there's only 4 matches on the card. I guess whoever was editing this obviously had just edited it recently. But yeah, it's saying 4 matches now. That being the last match on the card so far is Andrade Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano, or Gargano, however you pronounce his last name. But yeah, it seems like this was just edited like 4 minutes ago. So we'll see what happens. But that's all for WWE talk for now. Moving right along, sports, just a quick little glimpse at what I see. The Blue Jays open a 4-game series at home to the Oakland Athletics. Hopefully the Jays have a strong showing there. Both Oakland and Toronto have the same win-loss record currently at the moment. So we'll see how that fares out for them. Looking forward to NHL starting up. Football, like NFL, I'm looking for that to start up. And whatever else I can think of. Some exciting news for me. I'm going to a Hamilton Tiger Cats game for the first time ever in my life, to go in to see a football game live. That's going to be August 12th. Speaking of going to see stuff, talking quickly again, right about wrestling real quick. NWX presents the Great Canadian Bash. 1-year anniversary show is happening this Saturday at 20 Hartsel Road, St. Catharines. Front row is $15. General seating to anything behind front row is $10. Matthew Mountie is going up against Nolan Pink. Speaking of which, moving right along to my final topic was future guests I plan on having on the podcast. Mostly being guests to have to do with wrestling, indie wrestling. Besides the one who is not involved with wrestling, that would be my friend Tristan Griffiths. But other than that, Preston Zentridius, he is a ring announcer for Crossfire and CWF. I hope to have NWX superstar Andre, and also NWX superstars Nolan Pink and Matthew Mountie, Jackson Jarvis, Crossfire superstar, who I haven't seen in a while, Dr. Stevel, he's a videographer who films for the Fight TV app for Crossfire tapings, Old School Eddington James, referee, Mark House, Crossfire superstar, who again I haven't seen in a while, Bia and Ryan Swift, also known as Beautifully Reckless. I hope to have them on my podcast sometime. I have Jake O'Reilly down to be a guest, I guess, at some point. So yeah, lots of people have shown interest on being a guest. If you want to be a guest, send me a message on Facebook or on my Facebook page, Big Rob's Little Podcast. Make sure to go like the page. Follow me on Twitter at the Robbie Dilts. That is TheRobbie_Dilts, no spaces. And that's everything for this podcast. Until next time, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Go back and listen to all the other podcasts, and stay tuned for the next one. I'm Robbie Dilts, and thanks again for listening.